Well, welcome to part 30. We have officially hit old age. Not really.
I'm getting there.
I'm already there. No.
Yeah, you're getting there.
We are in part 30. We were talking about presentation before. You were talking about a really cool Hannibal presentation you did in high school, right? So,
yeah, it sticks out to me like between high school, college, and grad school. Like that's the one like I can look back on and like I loved it. I loved every second of it.
Nice. Oh, we went the wrong way. Okay, fine.
Oh well.
Let's go back around.
We'll go find more. We'll go make more corpses in a town of corpses.
Well, I have a good story about presentations. I was in junior high, 7th grade, and we were doing autobiographies.
Okay.
The irony is I really like autobiographies now, but back then I didn't really like to read books. So I did Abraham Lincoln.
Okay.
And I started, and so this was on, he videotaped, my teacher videotaped all the presentations, which is not fun for me either.
That's one thing I did not like about college presentations, like their videotapes, and you have to go back and review yourself. Like, I'm so more like, part of the reason why I have a hard time going back and listening to our content is because I'm so self-conscious about how I phrase things.
It takes a while to get past that. I'm good with it now. I have no problem with it now with myself, but it's hard to get past that.
But even even experienced actors like Johnny Depp will not go back and watch his films.
No, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. It's hard to watch yourself. But
seen someone named
I started. I'm getting ready. I go.
I don't know.
Abraham Lincoln. He was a good man, a great man. Then he died.
They drag away.
I had tidbits of information about his life, and then I was brutally honest. I didn't read the book. And my teacher just went, "What?" I was like, I didn't read anything about the book. Oh, we gotta go the other way.
Oh, we gotta go the other way?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
And he's like, "Wow, Chris, I am incredibly disappointed in you." And
didn't hold back. He's like, you're a disappointment.
He was pretty pissed off about it. My cousin last year, who was a grade younger than me, I was in class, and he used my presentation on what not to do, and he did that for years to come.
Oh.
And you know what? I couldn't blame him.
I couldn't blame him either.
It was, and I had a habit of not doing book reports properly.
Oh. When it's assigned book reports, I did not give a shit. To be completely honest.
Well, I think, and this is something about me that, a lot of people don't really know about me. Very few people. I struggle with reading fiction.
Okay.
In fiction books, like in regular books. I don't have, it's hard for me to grasp a lot of what the author wants to do, or what they're trying to present. And, I'm a very literal reader. And so I don't see the things that other people see. It's the same reason why I struggle with flavor text.
Yeah, kind of like with the Magic games, where it's like I'm able to read through it and go like, okay, if I compound this on top of this, on top of this, on top of this, on top of this, this is going to be X outcome. Where I get that, and it's trust me, I was very much in the same boat until I started reading philosophy and theology. Completely opened up that avenue. Like that is one thing because I had to develop that skill for like biblical studies, because if I say one thing about a biblical passage, but I have another passage that's related to it, does that interpretation apply there, or is it a different interpretation? If it's a different interpretation of the passage and application, or a different interpretation, now we move to application. Why is it different for this passage? Living out this passage, I had to argue rationality with it, and it's like that's where like the sub-level of philosophy is, especially the sub-pillar of philosophy, hermeneutics, which is interpretive theories. If you learn how to interpret first before you start doing philosophy, before you start reading history, literature, then theology or whatever, if you start with the theories of interpretation as like your base level, it opens up that progression. But I also believe teachers now need to start giving the why to writing assignments besides what you do. Because you and I, what we thought was pretty fluff in our papers, our teachers wanted to see that, like what we call fluff. They wanted to see that we were developing that critical thinking edge that makes us stand out from the rest, not just, hey, this is what we gotta do because we gotta do it. And there were times like I put all the papers or like I put my dots in there, and I would come back with an A with an encouragement of, you need to do this more. And it baffled me. Now being out of the education system, I wish I did it. Because God, what would I've gotten out of my education? And the one that really encouraged me with it, because I had to rephrase the entirety of the Constitution as an extra credit project.
Oh, you have no space, by the way.
Oh, do I? Oh, I'm out. It's fine. I'm probably not going to change anything just because of
your current build.
Yeah, my current build. Because I rewrote the entire Constitution in my own words, which helped my comprehension. And my government teacher in high school said, "You're the only one that did it." He's like, "Why?" I'm not here for the point. I understand document correctly, even if that means bastardize it in some point. And that's what I used with them. I was like, even if I bastardize it, or I get a misinterpretation of it, at least it gives me a chance to learn. And it's like, you know what? Just because of that explanation, like, I'm more apt to give you an A because of that explanation, because you put in the work and you knew what you wanted out of it. He's like, some of these kids, all they want is the A, so I'm going to be more critical of their work. But it also goes back to what we've talked about with like what I've discussed with you about the theories of learning. It's like, there's no point of just filling your headspace with knowledge if you're not going to apply it.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Not wrong.
Like, point of studying history is to learn from the past mistakes, to interpret it in its context, that also how it relates to the modern context. That's the reason why we study history. The past affects our present.
Very true.
That's, yeah, you need to start, like, I think there's a need in the education system to, like, tell our kids why the writing assignments and what skills they're going to do. Like, I did that with tutoring. And I found kids that, and what I found was this. Why do I need to read? I'm going to play baseball. Or I want to try to get in professional baseball. It's like, okay. It's like, what do you think professional baseball players do? And I told them what we did in high school. And like, I thought it was bizarre until the coaches said it. And it's like, okay, that makes sense. We have to read scout reports on other teams. It's like, what's scout report? Like, stats on the other team, how they perform. You read video. So it's developing that comprehension. And what I told them is like, we can develop that comprehension. Now take it from the page to an individual. Being able to watch how they're doing on the field. That real-time comprehension, not reading off the page. You take it there. You take that in the workplace, the relationship. Reading is developing that very skill. Like, you want to get into a Division I school for college baseball? You got to work on your reading. What we can do, it's like, you hit a milestone. I'll determine what that milestone is, and I won't tell you. I'll bring in a bag of your favorite candy. Or like, Or if you're a rare baseball card you want me to go find, I will go find it. I will I will turn over every leaf going and finding it. You know what happened? About 3 months later, his mom, while picking him up, approaches me. It's like, "Are you my son's tutor?" It's like, "Yeah." It's like, "I want to know what you said to him because he stopped fucking playing Fortnite all the time and coming home with like a bag full of books from school, reading." And this kid, I started with him. He was reading at 5th grade, reading at 8th. When I was done with him, he was 5th grade, reading at an 8th grade, 9th grade level.
Wow.
But I gave him that why. I gave him that motivation. I gave him like real life. This is what these skills will help you do in your future. And I gave him purpose. I gave him drive. He actually hit one of his milestones, which was to get up by his grade level by Christmas. Then we just added 4 more as icing on the cake. I told him at the end of the year, it's like, you did good work this year. Continue that work ethic going forward, and you're going to be unstoppable. I kind of wonder where that kid is at now and how he's doing academically, even though he had a troubled home life. But that's the power of belief and inspiration. If you can inspire your kids for greatness and do greatness in their classwork, you're going to make unstoppable human beings.
You'll see her soon.
Especially if you start explaining the purpose, and they can grasp it.
Another way. It's safer.
And I knew because I built that relationship with them, I could have that
after an
conversation.
earthquake.
Right.
Just as much as I could have the conversation with, like, confronting 2 kids that got in a physical confrontation with them because I had that relationship with them.
Wall ahead.
And I wonder what impact I had on them. Telling them, like, look, I get it. You guys may not like each other. You guys go around with each other. One of you might say something that you don't like about the other. I had them look at the other. Look at each other.
We'll get through. Stay
You'll be
close.
working with people, interacting with people older than you, younger than you, people with teenagers. Gotta learn to be nice to each other. You don't have to like each other individually. You don't have to. But you have to show each other respect. And that's what I and I knew because when I have this type of conversation, posture, especially in background, speaks a lot. Knowing that there's a background where there's always some person looking down on them, I got on their background, which but made them a little bit more receptive.
Right.
I did not have any more issues the rest of the year with them. Which I don't know. I think that's part of the reason why I can sit back and read and just watch people interact with others. Get a read on them. If I have to have this conversation, I know how to go about it. Not being manipulative will also be the most productive avenue. Yeah, there is. There's for me, I think there's a very fine line to manipulation between manipulation because of how negative it is and being assertive. But granted, assertive people think you're an ass, but it's being assertive is there are times when it's like being issue, but there are other times when you let them slide. Why? Because it's not worth the fight. It's not worth the conflict. I know what, we'll just make him talk. Where's my Iron Maiden? Come on! Granted, I'm out of the range of the shock lancer, so I'm doing well right now. My skeletons are freaking tanky right now.
Oh, easy. That was cool.
He had too much to eat. That's what happens when you eat Taco Bell.
Alright. We have so much shit. I'm just
here.
You never know what you might get. That's part of it.
Yeah, but the part of it is like right now with what I've got, you know, I think I have stuff that has Iron Maiden. And that Death Defiance, they're taking hits that would normally kill. So my skeleton army is getting a lot beefier.
Yeah, it is.
Which that's not one thing you expect from skeletons.
No.
So I sent Brian from our game group little shirt from Warhammer 40,000. The orcs. Does it make more tapas? Does it do more dot 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 dot? And no matter what you go with for each one, if the answer is yes or no, it all goes down to wag. I was like, it's like $20 for a T-shirt. That's not bad. I started laughing at that.
I hope when we get into this, we can do another Cthulhu Death. Which Cthulhu do you have? Death May Die.
Yeah, Death May Die.
Just call it Cthulhu too. I get confused in my head a lot.
Well, Call of Cthulhu, that's a tabletop RPG, which is very prop based. I've thought about starting writing for that.
Yeah.
Because that one's interests me because the Cthulhu mythos has so many monsters with it, and it's less so about what a certain author's like view on the world is, because we've talked about this.
Oh yeah.
H.P. Lovecraft was not the kindest of individual to those with different ethnicities.
Yep.
In terms of his writings, however, what he offers to the horror genre, and it's what blown the door open for cosmic horror, is the aspect of humanity's insignificance among the stars. Like,
Yes. Where is she?
granted, as much of a comedy hit or comedy thing the Men in Black series are, but that aspect where they look up at the stars and they know that they're in a universe bigger than just Earth. A lot of the cosmic horror plays on that.
It's safe now. Nothing
And
will get you out
Lovecraft
here.
plays on the aspect of the universe is not friendly to human life. It's just not.
Yeah.
And with that being the case, he makes a lot of creatures that are very indifferent to humanity, and humanity accidentally stumbles upon it in terms of their research and quote-unquote trying to discover the universe at larger, which is opening up doors that they can no longer shut. Which I've thought about playing on that trope a little bit.
Oh, Yun!
Because there are some absolutely
You have come
terrifying
back
creatures.
to me!
I'll send you a
waited.
link to
Kept yourself in danger.
the Critical Role
Oh, you
podcast
stubborn
because
cow.
they do a Call of
Of course
Cthulhu,
I waited. Where
like,
would I
one
go
shot,
without you to tell me?
The Curse of the Crystal
Anywhere
Palace.
away from
and
here.
Taliesin Jaffe who's one of the voice actors from Critical Role. He
Yes,
also does some voice acting for video games as well.
You're a lucky fool. I'll
He
give
talks
you that.
about his experience of watching like a Lovecraftian film
Lorath here
and
sent
walking
this one to
home and
find
it's a
you.
mist
They need your help getting into
in
the
the dead of
palace.
night, and that was like the setting of
There's
the
an old
film.
escape
He's like,
tunnel.
I was absolutely
The entrance is in the caverns nearby,
terrified by the
behind an
entire
alcove
experience on
marked
that
with the
walk home.
Overseer's cross.
But he loved it at the same time.
Twin
Like, there's that
sabers
love
joined
and-
at the hilt.
Right.
love of
Press
it,
the
but
left
there's that
pommel to open the
sickening
way.
side of it. But
Challenge.
you have like what Focus
Could be worse.
Entertainment.
Wanderer.
Focus Entertainment has done with like the Call of Cthulhu
Thank you.
games.
Take care of yourself.
Frick, what's the other one? I can't think of it.
Yeah.
There's another like Lovecraftian game that they made that's open world.
I think that was the magic.
I can't think of it off the top of my head. I got it in my digital library. I know it's one that we're going to eventually play on the channel because they're different. They are different,
Oh yeah.
but they're a good type of different. They offer something that's been missing in terms of the genre for a while.
You know, when we first met, I assumed
Yeah, we're
the
missing
connection you have with
stories.
me,
Yeah, this is a lot of this stuff.
as it had a
So
lot.
real quick before we keep going with the
But
Call of
after the
Cthulhu
good
stuff,
you've done here,
you know, basically we just saved a girl,
We shall
and
see.
we were trying to find Elias ultimately. Found him in there. I think you just leveled up.
Yeah.
And so now we are gonna go and
Guess what?
nice.
They cannot lose more than 30% of their maximum life with a single damage instant. They are beefy.
They are beefy. So right now we gotta go to the entrance of the Ophal Pits.
Ophal Pits.
But before we do that, I would recommend going to a town of some sort and getting rid of all our shit. We're gonna go back to
Ken Bardu.
We're gonna go back to Ken Barbie.
Ken Barbie.
That movie Barbie did so much fucking money.
I know, that's ridiculous in terms of the box office. But granted, you remember the live action Scooby-Doo films? Mm-hmm. It has both actors that did Fred and Daphne. Daphne is a Barbie, and Ken and the guy who played Fred is.
No, I think you're right on one of those two. 'Cause I thought Margot Robbie played Barbie. I didn't think she played Daphne. I thought
She played. I think she played Daphne.
You let us know in the comments. I thought it was Sarah Michelle Gellar. Either way, I do know you're right on the Fred one.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Where is the?
Are you kidding me?
Let's at least it's relatively close to our.
Yeah, waypoint, but we can.
Let's go to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
We can actually.
Call of Cthulhu. Cthulhu doesn't have a lot in terms of like the horror video games. It's starting to get there, but I can't wait to see
Steelwork?
what a major development studio
Let's see the bombs
can
make
do
that.
with a massive upgrade for Cthulhu, or a massive developments like for Cthulhu.
Finest
The prospect of it, it could be good. It could be really good, or it could turn out really horribly.
Yeah.
Win favor, my friend.
Yeah, speaking of Cthulhu, Cthulhu Death May Die. Yeah, we need to get another group going for that.
Yeah, we do.
I know one person that we work with. I told him about that game. He's very much interested. So I think we got fourth for that. I'm thinking about pairing him and another individual plus myself, getting together a couple times a month to play Magic on Tuesday nights.
There you go. Let's go to the storage bin also, because I have way too many gems on me.
Yep, same here.
I should use some of the gems real quick. Well, we can do that when we get there.
I am rolling in gems.
That'd be cool. I would love to be in a Death May Die group. I've noticed since we started doing the board game stuff, since I got really into it, I like co-op games. I like Betrayer Mechanic, even though you don't have to be Betrayer Mechanic,
Yeah.
Death May Die, but we talked about Betrayal on the House on the Hill.
That one.
I want to play that.
That one, Shadows over Camelot, that also has a betrayal mechanic, but they recommend your first time playing. Same with Dead of Winter, which is also another co-op with a hidden betrayal mechanic. Those they recommend on your first playthrough try to learn the mechanics of the game, so at least you get it, because the games are already hard enough. Dead of Winter is absolutely brutal as a co-op game. Granted, I want to get the Bioterrorist expansion for Pandemic.
I want to play Pandemic. I've never played before. I watched a game of it, and I'm like, yeah, that's something I want to play.
Let's put it this way. I have a love-hate relationship with that game.
No, I can definitely see that being a thing.
Because it don't get me wrong, it is a fantastic game, and it's a fantastic game when people get out of their shells and like communicate with each other, and there's like that camaraderie. But when you fucking lose that game, I just want to punch the box. I want to put a hole in the box. Like, no, this is an investment, but I really want to.
That's fair. I can see that. All right, and I think that's a good time to end it talking about pandemics.
Oh yeah, we're making a lot of dead bodies here.
We absolutely are. Thank you for joining us for part 30 of our Diablo 4 playthrough. I like to mention this every now and then. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think.
And please feel free, share this to anyone. We're currently in the process of getting a social media platform up.
We're desperate.
More you than me. I'm married.
I'm gonna shut my mouth for that comment.
Hey Chris, remember to pull out, buddy.
Don't have any kids. At least I'm aware of.
Yep, same here.
All right. On that note, go fuck yourself, Mikey. Until next time.
See ya.